I am not a financial advisor. These videos are all meant for educational purposes only. All Complete Trader Academy videos are my personal opinion and perspective. Trading carries a high level of risk, and all results are your own responsibility. Please always demo first. Hey everybody, welcome back to CTA's Daily Review. Today's Monday, September 11, 2023. So we had this bullish candle. We gapped up, we retraced back into the previous body of yesterday. Well, not yesterday, Friday. And then we rushed up, made a high of the range today and hit the open of this Friday. Not this Friday, the week, not last Friday, but the Friday prior to that, open, and then retraced all the way back down and settled here. Got into that daily imbalance, sealed it all up, and yeah, and then on the 4 hour, a little bit of consolidation, a little bit of manipulation, but that's also obviously expected. But getting into, as you see, this inversion imbalance right here, above the 50 at, damn near pretty much hits the 25% of the top range of this inversion right here. Look at that. See that? That's why these levels are important. I didn't drag it out or anything. I don't want to clutter my chart. All right, so don't get lost here. When you see all this, from Friday, we were in this range here. All right, tap that, remember? Then we settled here. Now this is the new, this is not only Monday, but it's obviously the week opening, right? So you're gonna have a little bit of manipulation and not like perfect structure the way you want to see it pan out, because it is a Monday and we have that opening gap here. So that framing the understanding, we're still looking for building a higher high swing and then a low and a higher low swing and buying from that higher low swing, right? So it's still in the picture. So as you see here, we gapped up and then we retraced, came back, took out the liquidity, then took out there's a little shakeout, right? But you're ultimately looking for higher lows. Why? Because you're in this range. You've already bought from a 61. You're looking for a new higher high. And sure enough, we get it. Now we get two legs up to make that original leg, all right, from higher low to higher high, and it's done this way. So you see in the light purple, you'll see that's the daily imbalance that we've already sealed up. And then at 9:30, which is going to be over here, we have the remaining balance of sealing the top inversion imbalance, which you'll see here, which is up there, right? Not here, but up there. All right, but so much you're not 100% focused on that. You don't need to be. You do have liquidity. If I take this 1 hour, you see that right there where we all sold from over there a couple weeks ago, and then and they wiped that out. And as you see here, got right to that 25%, like on literally on the head. And here's the way you should have rolled today was, okay, higher low to higher high. So when I'm awake and ready, I let this thing go up because we're already up here. Now I could have took this at 8 o'clock, which was here, but I wasn't ready. So I had already missed this. So in that case, I'm already going to miss this second leg. So this is the first leg from Friday. And then here we open up and then we shoot up into the daily imbalance on the top and damn near in the center of it right here. And then this would have been London time, 3:50. All right, damn near almost 4 o'clock a.m. Eastern time, New York, right? And then they retraced here. Now this is a higher high, higher low leg, and then this is a lower low, lower high leg. See that? But this is all in one retracement. So before this fib was here, because I already got my master fib that we bought from, which was right here, right? Then we have this range that we're trying to develop. And I even made the video saying I made a fake fib from here to somewhere here, right? And sure enough, this is how it ended up looking like, right? So they gave us a higher high. So this already here takes out that high, right? So again, benefit of being in New York, we get this lower low retracement. So if I move the fib, I'm just going to show you this. If I move the fib to here, right? Okay, then you would have been doing something like this. You would have been buying at this 50% or back at the open, and look right there, there's a gap in between. So you're in a gap here, right here, between this here and here. Right there, see that? Then there's a little gap in the background, see that? So that is an also piece of confluence to hit with the 50. You're hitting the open. They're not really taking out the liquidity here. So the question in your mind would be, oh, are we going to take out Asia's liquidity, right? Which is all right here. So here's how it played out. From this range to this range. Now, when I put this from here, it doesn't mean this is final. We still can get another leg up. Yes, it is a higher high from here, and it could have just retraced, but it did do that though. So it did come up, and then from here to a higher low. Look, especially with the strength there. Lower low, lower high, controls price. Lower low, lower high, doesn't go above there. Playing around, yeah, it takes that out, no big deal. Ultimate goal is to make another leg down. Look, coming down, boom. Right there, you're at fair delivery. But this fib from here to here at 50% is also suspect, because we want to be buyers from up here. So if they show me that they're just going to move it from the 50, then later that this level might get attacked, right? You have to think like that. You have to know that that's a possibility. So while this fib is here, all right, and this is a higher low, okay, I'm gonna look at it like, okay, we're gonna be buying. But here's the problem. The problem is that the price at 930 open happens to be here. We're already took out that high, so I have to wait for this 930 to buy up and make that final drive, which is now going to be from here to here, right? So then you drag this up. Okay, and I'm already in a 1 minute, I'm already waiting for 3 drives up. Take a look here, very smooth and easy. If you understand what you're looking for and what you're doing, this becomes fun. So so yeah, that was the buy there, but that's what, 8 o'clock. I want it to be, but I didn't get it. So 9:30, and it's now I could have bought from here. I still wasn't ready. Could have bought from here because I was ready, but I didn't like us being this high. So it would have been sort of like a retrace, and I still would have bought it up for one more leg. But time is going by, and I'm letting it go. I'm like, you know what? I don't care about catching this ride up. I'm looking for a buy, sell, buy day. But how can that be if 930 is already up here? So I gotta let the 3 drives go up, and then I'll look for this first. My second trade would be a sell. So buy. So it would be buy, sell, okay, and then buy in general, right? So, and there's a buy, sell, buy in that leg down of the big sell and then the big buy, right? So, hope this makes sense. But take a look. We run up, take out 1 drive. It's 1 drive, 2 drives, and each drive you want to qualify for a drive. You want it to pretty much have some type of retracement. It just can't be one little candle. It needs to have some type of retracement. So that's a retracement. Boom. One more time up. Beautiful. Now I got this fib. I do have a fib from here to here, but I'm not counting on this fib because this is the master fib. Maybe that's not a good word I should use, but this is the control fib, I'll call it. From here, see, look at this. 1 retracement. 2 retracement, finale. See that? Boom. So me understanding that this fib's over here, and where's the 50 over here? Where's the 61 over here? Man, right, while we're up here, I'm going to sell into this control fib, which is 50 here at the minimum, or a 61. But look what we did. Look how they did it. Sold. Perfect. No loss here either. Just beautiful 3 drives. Trusted it and panned out beautifully. Sorry, you can't see it, but you don't want to see it. Sometimes I don't sometimes have it like this because I want to see it skewed, and I want to be able to see the manipulation instead of looking at the candles and something distracting me as far as like a big ass imbalance or a gap. 30-second you'll be able to see as well. Let me go to 30-second real quick. I want to make this video quicker. but you'll see what I'm talking about right now, like this gap right here. And you're probably like, dude, how do you notice that? It's because I've been staring at this for years. This gap right here, see that right there? And then we happen to be right at the open. This is a 30-second chart. So I'm going to squinch it back up real quick, right? So could I have took this sell, look, buy, missed that. I know I missed that. I'm allowing to miss that. But what's the next flow? Sell. And then after a sell, it's a buy. And after a buy, it's a sell. And then after that, it's a buy. But take a look. So me knowing that the control fib is over here and this 50 level and 61 level. This, when I take this sell, yes, okay, look at this. There's a fib from here to here. But remember, this fib, when we have the control fib, we have a retracement, that's one, and we have another. If you're going to get a retracement back, I don't trust this fib as much. This one is the one I'm trying to pay attention to. So when I'm selling and I have a fib from here to here and it hits 50, doesn't mean I want to get out. All right. Even if I wanted to get out here, this is what I ended up doing because I wanted the profit and I want to secure. So if you look to the control fib, this is the 50 level and it could have bounced from here. Okay. But what did it do? It kept coming down. So I take profit here, let it do its thing, give it a couple drives down, 3 drives. And if you look closely on the 30-second, you can kind of see that. So remember, this level here is that 50 over here. See, I look underneath the 50 or by the 50. You have this drive. You have one. It's a little retracement, which I don't really want to qualify it for. This is a second one, and this is a third one. Now, how I got this was a very funny situation. I missed it, but even though I saw it, well, before I even get to that, I'm selling, taking profit. This is liquidity here. We're at the 50. The 61, I wasn't sure, but I wasn't trying to find out, so I take the profit and let it breathe. Let it breathe. It comes down. Boom. It shoots right to the open of the week. That's why, as far as like a weekly candle goes, this is the open of the weekly candle. Okay, forget the day candle. This is also the weekly open. So the thing is that you notice it came below just a couple times, right? So we expect that there's a possibility of it coming below again because it needs to create a wick, right? But what's underneath the open? We have the Asia. Look at these lows. This is liquidity, and that one's liquidity. So I was also in my mind thinking, we could keep going and we could hit this low. Is this low protected? I knew this low was protected, which it would be from Friday's higher low right there. I had a feeling that would be protected more because we're in this imbalance. Don't forget, and you have them up here as well. So I wanted to see some type of support on this imbalance, this lower one, right? Because you notice we went above it, we came to this one, we went back into this imbalance. Then we bounced back above it, trying to be incognito, but we know what they're doing. They retrace back down. All right, so when they did this sell, you have this higher low, right? And then this shoots all the way down to it. So when I was going to take this trade, I saw the price come above this block right here, this block right here, and we're above there. So take a shot here, and it does go when it starts to, this candle starts to move up, it does go above and come back in, but then I missed it. It was too fast for me and for me to make the decision. And then I waited. I said, okay, so we got an imbalance right here. I don't expect to buy this to completely come up here. I do see that this is going to turn into a lower low, lower high leg. See, lower low. Not a lower low, but low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, like for it to consistently be that type of leg and then bust and change that direction. So this becomes the buy. This is the sell. And then this is the buy, right? So I'm looking at it from a distance that way. But you can also, if you didn't catch this buy, fine. This is a sell. And if you take this next buy, you're not guaranteed that it's going to take out that high. This is the point of what I'm trying to make. So if it's going to be a lower high, lower low, lower high leg, and we're going to manipulate and come down and take out some liquidity, because this was sitting here like a little bit too easy as well, right? So is this. But you can still take these shots, but you got to remember to take your profit and not expect to blast to the moon because you're greedy and you want it to come all the way up here, right? So the logic is this: once you see this and it's tapping on, okay, so gives you an imbalance there. You see the candle taps in, right? Taps in, and this is a pretty deep imbalance. So if I take a loss in this trade, I'm not going to bother with it, because you don't want to be involved in that big of an imbalance. But unless I get my order flow, which is the down candle, price comes up, comes back in, I'm going to push the button when as soon as it hits that, or you could have even did it right there too, that level right there. These are two down candles. You see that? So, but the stop loss would be below there. It could come to 50%, but dude, they were trying to move this. Look at these candles. So that being said, when I took the profit here, of course, me being thirsty, if it does buy from here, because remember, I'm also in this fib, this, not the control fib, but this other last leg fib. And it's possible that I'm at a 79 and we took out the liquidity and we do buy from up here. So I do try to take this shot. I take a loss, no problem. All right, then it comes here, I miss it. Then I take this trade. And where am I taking this? Well, I don't, because we came so low and we've created liquidity there. I'm only trying to retrace back up to a decent level, which is a 50 or a 61, but preferably over a 50, because this is too shallow. If it's a retracement and it stops here, we're not really bearish. We're still bullish. I can still be selling all this down here to come down here, because we understand that we're in this control fib, and this is the finale for the higher low to higher high. And how does my higher high to higher low look like? It's a lower low, lower high range, or delivery, or structure. So when you know, the more experience you get, you understand that. But if I'm taking this, I put a fib from here to here and I'm retracing. Where is it going? Well, I would look where it does stop. I do have some extra confluence because I have this oversold indicator. I don't use indicators, but sometimes for a moment like this, it's helpful. So it comes up, you get a couple drives there, 3 drives there even. You get to the 61. Look how we hit to the 61. But what's also to the left of the chart besides that 61, you're also understanding that you have this eyesore of a gap right there, or imbalance right there, and that this was also a resistance, because when this retraced, it popped up, came down, played around, went below, and then comes underneath. So very high probability area, and you're in the middle of this imbalance. So you're going to say, well, dude, I thought you were trying to retrace back and you were trying to buy up for a new higher high. Yes, I am, but they're not going to deliver it the way you want. And it's also Monday, and it's because this is the opening of the week. So you know, like on a Wednesday and a Thursday, I'm looking for it to keep coming up for a new higher high. But dude, they got to be incognito, and we have CPI on Wednesday, so that's they're saving some liquidity, and it's, you know, for them to wipe out both sides. So that being the case and understanding, I still was confident in taking this trade because I knew we would retrace. Even if it kept going up, fucking great. But guess what? I knew it wouldn't, and I had extra confluence that when you're here live, you know, yo, take the money. You're done. This is a retracement. This is a lower high. You're going to go make a new lower low because you have this liquidity here. So sure enough, right here, and I have an oversold area right here. And when in the beginning of the day of the New York session, these are more reliable. But once you start getting past the movement and, you know, specific time of 11 o'clock, 11:30, if you look at this, now you're like, oh, this shit isn't even working anymore, right? So again, not to rely on it, but this is just a little piece of confluence. Even with dollar was moving in an opposite direction. But the point of what I'm saying is that you remember this day right here is very, very good learning experience. But right away, you see the pattern starting to happen on the candles, coming underneath and then retracing back up. Boom, stop loss right there. I don't need big risk to find out if I'm wrong. I'd rather take the loss than have some stupid big stop loss. I can understand how some traders have big ass stop losses, but even if I'm, you know, a swing trader and I'm putting multiple pyramid positions. It's just like, I can't do it. I'd rather take the money, be done with my day, and then on all that. But you take this sell. If you take this sell, where are you taking it to? Well, we have a pool of liquidity right there. That's important to me. And it's the open, because they're the beginning of the week and it's Monday. They refer to this opening multiple times, right? Obviously. So once it comes down here, I take the trade, done. This is my buy that I didn't get, sell, buy. And if I'm going to take if there's a fourth trade, which this was the fourth trade, then this is a sell. If it's going to be a fifth trade, I'm looking for a buy. So this fourth trade is coming down, took out liquidity. Okay, I'm done with the trade. I take a loss here because I try to get this. I look at this as a couple drives down, right? I try to take this. It goes against me. Fine. Why? Look, what were they doing over here? Well, remember, we came down to, when the price is coming down here, we hit past the 50. We hit a 61. So this is another reason why I would have took this buy. I was just late on the trigger, man, and I wasn't sure if they were going to come and take that out. So I left it alone. So when it went up, I just got a worse entry, but I was confident in what was going on once I saw that, right? But then when you take this sell, this is trade number, it would be trade number 4. This trade, I could have took the profit here, but I'm like, yeah, they're going to take this out. And look over here in Asia. If you look down to the right here, we come down and we take out those two lows, but it's a perfect level with this low. Look at this level right here from Asia, which was exactly at 2, whatever. You can look at that, 22, and I forgot what that is. That's like 10:20 or something like that. Yeah, 10:20 p.m. We same level. It doesn't take it out. It's the exact same level. So I know that they'll do their funky, extra drive down, take out to a piece of liquidity like that one, and then maybe keep it as an equal, which we might get it later. Anyways, but the point is that another drive down. All right, and if you look here, you could see a couple drives down there on the 30-second. You'll see that we open up, we come down with that candle, we pop up. That's a retracement. I like that. That's drive 1 in a way. And then this last one is drive 2. We're at equal levels there to the left of us. And then I'm looking for a buy here. So no problem with taking a loss here. Why am I taking a buy here? Because now the price has reached, on the control fib, we have reached this 70. Thought maybe it might take that low right there as well. That was that higher low. That was one of the issues that was kind of making me think that the trade might not pan out. But I'm still going to take this shot because of it being equal here, and because we've hit a 70. We don't need to hit a 79. Could they have tapped this lower daily imbalance low again? Yes, that would have been ideal. But at the same time, they don't have to. And sure enough, if I took this loss, I would have bought from here anyway. So that would have been 2 losses that I took. But it panned out. It's just the way it is. What do you want me to tell you? It panned out. It's luck in a certain way, but at the same time, I'm still using the logic. So anyways, price comes above, retraces right back into the lowest wick. The wick is also on a lower time frame, an actual candle. So this is the little range that's in, that little ass space. Well, you see how we dig into it? Look how we dig into it, right? And that's what I want to see. So, and then from here, the buy, where is it going? We want to take this to, well, this is now, let me go to a 1 minute real quick. And then, and you'll see that this is the control fib here, higher high to higher low. See how they did it though? That's the higher low though. So separate from here to here, this range, that's it. And then done, high. Coming down, low, done. Now you're buying. Where? You want to go back up here. Well, in general, when I took this buy, and I was like, this is a reversal at 12 o'clock as well. So that's another key factor of me taking the buy, because the time Right here, you can see we hit here at 11:43. We're playing around. I'm hoping that this is going to be the reversal for lunch. And then sure enough, 10:50 comes in. So the algorithm will start, moving to take out liquidity for a different direction and a reversal for structure. And sure enough, they control it. You see it. It's constantly holding itself and order flow. And you want to take this to where? Well, I have this high for sure. I have this high, and I have this area up here that is possible, but not on our time, not on the time that I would like it. And when I take lunch and I reverse, this is generally, I don't want to trade the PM session, so this is going to be generally my last trade, if at all, if I take it. So this is why I'm taking this trade. And where am I taking it? Well, here you got a big imbalance right there. What we do is we come up slowly, and we're here. I'm looking at the drives. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3. I'm like, no, dude, we're bullish. Number 1. Number 2, we have liquidity points right here. So do we take that out or not? So if I was to have held this past here, I would have been pissed. And I made a very good decision, because when it hit here, this is now 130. Getting into the 130 time. So 130 is actually right here, right? And I'm like, okay, well, we've already sealed this and that. We've already bounced back into the lower daily imbalance. I want to go up, but what can I allow myself for this range to look like? I'm in a higher low leg. I'm looking at it this way. You see how it's respecting constantly. So I look at this as sort of a finale in a way, and I don't want to find out. I don't want to trade a PM session. It's going to start doing dumb shit, and it's going to retrace on me. I want to take this profit. Thank God I did, because look what happens. It ended up, when I saw these 2 candles, completely got out. These 2 bearish candles, done. Right here. When I saw that, done. And look what it ended up doing. We never took out that liquidity. We got in here though. So this is a minimum target. Even if you use the fib from this one, from here to here, if you look at it, you are now above the 50. Yeah, 61 would have been nice, and this is just an idea I'm giving you. I didn't need to do that, but I understand that if you squinch it up, look at it. I don't need fucking shit to tell me. I see that this is a leg, and I see this as a leg, so I'm holding this longer. I don't know what's going to happen here, and I don't want to find out. But sure enough, when it came down from here, it never came back. So it came back up, stopped right there. Well, great. I'm glad I got out. I already got the profit. Guess what? Broke down again. So this is low, lower high, low, lower high. So you start to see a lower, low, lower high leg being formed here. Even though I know I'm bullish and I want to see this stay, like these legs. See this leg? But I'm not going to get that. They're going to close the day out. It might have happened at 3:30 to 4 o'clock, but I'm not trying to trade the PM session and find out. So this is why you make a good decision and take this profit right here. What did it end up doing? Ended up coming down here, and the fucking price is here. So I would have been burnt up, right? So that's the logic. Now, tomorrow, I'm expecting a very similar day. Maybe not as bad, but some type of higher high, higher low ranges to be shown. And in those ranges that we create, I'm understanding that it's a higher high, higher low structure, and then coming back, retracement is a lower low, lower high structure, right? Until we make another higher low. So what does that mean? Let me go to a 5-minute real quick. And so this can be done. Jeez, there's no other way to make this video shorter. There's no way. Damn, it's 30 minutes. If I'm going to really tell you what's going on and be in depth, I hope this is helping, because, this is fire, in my opinion. So we're in this control fib right here, right? So guess what? When we open up Asia, London, what can it do? Asia can dip down and take out that low. We're still in this range. If it comes low and takes out that low, great. You definitely want to buy after hitting that low, coming under here. I don't see it coming this low. We're in this control fib right here, from right here. So if this leg is going to hold, it's either going to keep making higher high, higher lows, which this is a high, that's a higher low. And if it goes up and it attacks that, then we see Asia London take out and make a new higher high, right? If we don't see that and we come down, then now we're still in this fib. We come down, we take out that low. If we do, if we buy, we could possibly buy again from here if it makes that a higher low. But the idea is to then go up, right? And make a leg up and structured going that way. So does tomorrow is the day before CPI. So is tomorrow a wild day too? I don't know. It's possible. And if it is, then you'll see a shakeout, meaning it'll come up and take out that high, then it'll come below, take out that low. And then we're trying to buy from a discount. We're trying to buy the wick of that next bullish daily candle. Right? Do you see that? And I knew also that it wasn't going to close. See the range of that day? We already reached that we already reached that here. Of the high of the day, we already reached that right here. So I don't expect the price to come back up because of the range of the day it shows. Now I'm going to get a retrace and it's going to be fuckery. So that's why that's what explains more of this. How did I know that it would do this structure here instead of just buying up from here? So we've already made the high of a day. So we would have preferred to close up here at least. Like, yeah, okay, you made the high of the day and then you shot back down, then you shot back up, and now you see a bullish day printed on the actual, but same time, it doesn't have to. So it gave you a very tall tail on the top side of the bullish day candle. So, and that's why I took the profit here. I was done, because if the bullish candle was here, that's good. That's good enough. Yes, I would have liked to take that high, but I'm glad I did not. Made a good decision, and you have enough points. You don't need, so if you learn anything, make sure you take the profit in all of these, because this is happening every fucking day. You're getting these 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 moves a day. Minimum fucking 3. Show me a day on any day random. This is our 1 year actually anniversary, September, that we've made this channel, and show me a day that you don't see this, and I'll give you $1 million. All right, So, anyways, that being all said, that's what we're expecting tomorrow. Another, we've already made this higher low to higher high. We've retraced pretty deep enough. Do they go deeper? I don't know. If it doesn't, then this is protected, okay? And we're on our way for another higher high. I got to see a leg like this get formed from somewhere here in the open. And if you look on Friday, you'll see how we, kind of like how we had this control fib from here to here, and we retraced. Then we closed for the week. But look how we opened. We opened like this. We kept a level of support, and this leg just went up. So now it's possible that we closed here and we play around and we kind of do the same thing that this did. See, we come up and then we just shoot up for another higher. So we'll see how that goes. But I don't know. That's why I don't trade Asia and London. All right. So hope this helps. You guys take care. Until tomorrow. God bless.